My top selection of side characters who are better than the main, I got Jake from Adventure Time, even though it's kind of like a duo kind of thing. Rigby, even though it's another duo kind of thing. And then who else? You want to know another slept on one? Glenn from The Walking Dead. When Glenn died, bro, I believe that's when like The Walking Dead lost about 60% of their viewership, bro. The Glenn, everybody loved Glenn, including me. So when he got, I ain't gonna spoil, but sluggered in the head, bro, like killed me, bro. Anyways, we gotta be about Just Latif. Like his video, subscribe to me, cause y'all fuck with a nigga. Fuck with you, fuck with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You here, bro? Just go ahead, hit that little sub button, bro. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I was saying, go ahead, hit that little sub button. It ain't gonna be hard. Stick around. We post videos around every day, every other day. I'm actually in the process of moving. That's my air mattress right there. You know, I just gave my bed away. You know, I'm about to move to Chicago, actually. Meet some new contacts. If you live in Chicago, bro, hit me up, bro. We can go do something.
I'ma just hop straight to it, man. Thanks for 20K subs. I mess with y'all, and we gonna keep the content pushing. I'm happy I can get.
Let me start that shit over. God, rookie shit. Is this Speed, Amy, and Kai from that one clip where he did a fucking... Hey, bro, if y'all seen this clip, bro, it's just funny as fuck. He did like a whole flip and just broke the desk.
I'ma just hop straight to it, man. Thanks for 20K subs. I mess with y'all, and we gonna keep the content pushing. I'm happy I can give y'all something to watch while y'all eat or sleep or whatever freak stuff y'all be doing during my videos. But I'm glad y'all clicked. Y'all saw the title, which should be side characters that are low-key better than the main or something like that. In most of my favorite pieces, the main character either is the best guy overall or at least grows into being the best. But we not on that timing today. We talking about side characters who outgrew or were always better than the main face. Starting off with everyone's favorite, never mind, second favorite raccoon, that nigga Rigby. Rigby is a tough case because starting off
Rigby, don't get it wrong. Rigby was definitely a bitch ass nigga. I don't know if y'all remember. There was like a special. I think it was during Thanksgiving. There was a special. And it basically showed Rigby ripping Mordecai's acceptance letter into college. Just so Mordecai can be a bum ass nigga with Rigby, bro. He did that shit. So Rigby is a bitch ass nigga. Don't get it wrong. But he's solid as fuck though. Rigby will lay down his life for Mordecai. Oh God. Rigby's a real ass nigga. That's probably like the only snake shit he's done. Well, no, don't get me wrong, because he did take Mordecai's bitch. I forgot about that. He asked Margaret. Mordecai was being scared to ask Margaret to the movies. And what's it called? Rigby asked her out. And Rigby was going on a date with her. And Mordecai killed Rigby, bro. Slimed him out for some bird coochie, bro. Not even playing.
Dude was regular shows undisputed biggest dickhead.
Bro, I'm sorry I keep pausing, but Thomas, bro. If y'all remember, I think that's another special during Thanksgiving. Thomas was a spy, bro. They got rid of fucking Thomas, bro. That shit hurt. When I saw Thomas, he pulled out the fucking Russian accent and then he was off screen, bro. Like, shit hurt. Real niggas was hurt over Thomas.
I promise y'all, every catastrophe at the start of this show stemmed from Rigby either being a complete idiot or him becoming desperate to prove himself after he gets his ego checked. Which would always happen because this raccoon was a loser. He couldn't win in anything for nothing. The rare chances he did win, he still caused issues though. But one key moment early on I can't completely blame him for is the whole date with Margaret fiasco.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't.
No, it's fine. It's just...
What?
Your breath is really bad.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, no, it's...
I'm sorry.
Mordecai!
If you don't know nothing about the regular show, here's the rundown. Mordecai, who's the Blue Jay, was and probably still is to this day down bad for Margaret.
Saying anyone right now. Guys are jerks.
God, I know, right?
Mordecai had a solid one. CJ the Cloud. She got that wet. If you know anything about condensation and clouds, but you know they store water in there and shit. Oh. Yeah, Mordecai, what the fuck, nigga? No, on a real note, though. On a real note, there's a scene, bro. Listen, I was a Cartoon Network kid. If you're like, I know a whole bunch of Cartoon Network shit. Codename Kids Next Doors. Was it Foster's Imaginary Parents? Camp. What's it called? Camp. It's like Camp Bosco or some shit like that. Roscoe or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, there was a scene in regular show where Mordecai interrupted Muscle Man's wedding. Emphasis on the interrupted, to profess his love for a girl he didn't even like. He didn't even say a name. Whole time you got a bad bitch right there. You got CJ the Cloud sitting right there. And you over here thinking about Margaret, who played you, bro, who leads you on knowing you like her, bro. Mordecai is the type of nigga you want to stay away from. If you have a friend like Mordecai, drop him immediately. This is the bitch, nigga. Promise, bro. You don't want nobody like this in your circle. Whiny ass, crybaby ass nigga. Rigby was cool. And he got Eileen. Eileen is solid as fuck, though. She's solid, bro.
Guys are the worst.
On some downright horrific levels. So he was scared about asking her on a date. But Rigby saw this and was like, bro, it ain't that hard. And Mordecai all like, dude, yes it is. And Rigby like, nah, it ain't. You know what, man? I'll do it for you.
Jay?
Margaret, just wanted to ask you if you want to, I mean, obviously you don't have to, but,
Margaret, want to see something cool? Bam! 2 tickets to the zombie dinner party premiere. Want to go with me tonight?
You actually got tickets? Yeah, I'll totally go with you tonight.
So he back to date with Margaret to prove a point, and this makes Mordecai crash out. I do think what Rigby did definitely was some peak hoe nigga activity, but he was right. End of the day, he had a point to prove, and he proved it. Then in classic regular show fashion, they end up in this crazy time dimension or whatever, and Mordecai pushes him off a microwave, immediately sending Rigby into a vortex, which ended bro life.
I'll kill you!
Yes, this was an early start into seeing just how crazy Mordecai would move for this girl Margaret, bro. Dude off his own best friend over this. It's not even like Rigby wanted real parts into Margaret or nothing like that, bro. He just wanted to prove a point.
What scene is that? What game is that from? He just randomly grabbed her ass, bro. That's like some Halo shit, ain't it?
The same for when Skips offed him during the arm wrestling match, though. That was all Rigby. Don't cheat on arm wrestling, kids. You might get packed up. However, over the course of the show, Rigby started becoming a better character. Out of everyone there, he had the most growth, going from an annoying dickhead to a guy with depth and layers, ultimately facing his issues and becoming...
No, bro. I would say Benson. Benson started the show as a dickhead ass boss. And then after that episode where he was like doing the band to protect the park, you know what I'm saying, where he was doing all the instruments, like he played every... You know what I'm talking about. I feel like that's when Benson started. Benson actually became cool after that.
I'm a better person. One of the most messed up things that he did in the show was forging Mordecai's college acceptance letter. Since he got rejected, he changed Mordecai's to say he also got rejected because he didn't want him to leave him behind.
From the admittance office of College University. Dear Rigby, we regret to inform you that you have not been accepted into this fall's freshman class at College University.
Keep reading! Dog, as I'm writing this, oh my gosh, this nigga Rigby is actually horrible, dog. I would have started upping pole if I found out my homies forged my college acceptance letter. Rigby dead for real changed the trajectory of Mordecai's life with this move.
Yeah.
However, he came clean down the line and apologized.
I robbed you of your future because I was being selfish. You're the only friend I've ever had, and I couldn't stand the thought of losing you. I held you back and ruined your life, and I'm sorry.
Does that make that right? No, not at all. He's still a whole ass nigga. But what counts most is that Rigby started to understand that his actions could scar people and start taking accountability, not only for what he did to others, but for what he did to himself. Dude got his whole life right. Bro became a bit smarter. Bro got a girlfriend. He even went back to high school to get his diploma. Rigby matured. While we all know Mordecai regressed. That nigga started doing some of the most dumbest stuff in the history of mankind as the show went on. Biggest thing is how he fumbled his girlfriend CJ. For
You got me.
Margaret. In the middle of a wedding, that wasn't even his. Dog, if I was Muscle Man, I would have ended Mordecai's life. How you gonna ruin my wedding because you had to announce that you're not over this wretched woman, bro?
But now I'm not so sure. Look at Muscle Man and Starla. It's like they were designed for each other. So where's my soulmate? Are they in this room? It could be anyone. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's that really old lady. I don't know.
Why are you talking?
Oh, right. My point is, I don't know if there's one perfect person out there for me, but I know that for a long time I've been ignoring my gut because I didn't want to hurt anyone. But instead of saving their feelings, it's just made everyone around me miserable. For the first time, I'm gonna take Rigby's advice. CJ, I need to tell you.
Mordecai, just stop. I already know what you're gonna say, so save it. You don't know who your soulmate is? Here.
And also, CJ ain't deserve that.
Bitch
She was
ass
cool.
nigga.
Why you do that to CJ? Both Mordecai and Rigby has done some bad stuff, but I'll comfortably die on the hill and say that Rigby is the better character. He ain't ever pulled no shtick like that. Matter of fact, he was one of the main dudes in the crowd telling him to stop. What's wrong with him? Next up though, we got Frozone from The Incredibles. Yes, I got bro here cause he black. I gotta represent for the town, man. Gotta make sure my brothers.
My nigga.
This is actually a pretty good take. Frozone, bro. I think, didn't he save the plot of the second movie where he saved all the kids? Frozone is a real nigga. And I don't know what it is. I've been getting like a lot of Dark Incredibles lore on like my TikTok and shit recently. Syndrome was, they killed everybody. Couldn't kill Frozone though. You know what I'm saying, bro? They tried to. And here's a little fact about Incredibles. There's a scene where like the ladies in the car watching Frozone and I don't know his real name, but Mr. Incredible in the car, they weren't looking for Mr. Incredible. They were spying on Frozone. They didn't know this was Mr. Incredible, bro. So they were plotting on killing Frozone. He basically saved Frozone's life, and then in the second movie, Frozone saved all the kids. And apparently this is the strongest superhero right here. Jack. I think his name is Jack. Damn, I can't believe I remember that after all this time. That's crazy.
This is not really a case of Mr. Incredible or Elastigirl being L people. I just had to add Frozone because he just too tough for real, bro. He just too tough. He fits the mold better from my last video, but he gonna get his recognition here. Bro be coming in clutch so much. But not only that, but what he has over Mr. Incredible is important. And that, my friends, is aura.
Hold on. He does got aura. That's what I was about to say. Swag, bro. Swag. If you have swag and believe in yourself, bro, your life will get 10 times better. I struggle with that sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta wake up and be like, yo, I'm that nigga. I can do this. I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga. I'm that. You just look. You're black. If you're not white, you're that wigga. If you're Mexican, you're that nigga. If you're Asian, I'm that egg. Wait, what would Asian be? You know, there's different races. You know what I'm saying? If you're Chinese, you're that chicka. If you're Korean, you're that kigga. You know what I'm saying? If you're Mongolian, I'm that nigga. Same as Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Look up in the mirror. Just say that in the morning, bro. I'm that. Some of y'all ain't gonna listen. Some of y'all still gonna say nigga anyways. I can't stop you. But just wake up in the morning and be like, I'm that nigga. Go get some swag. Throw in some swag, bro. And your life will get better. You're the main character of your story, bro. I believe in all y'all, bro. Do y'all shit, man. I ain't giving up on y'all.
Like, look at him move, bro. I ain't even gotta explain, bro. Like, watch this scene right here real quick.
Getting a drink.
Give my man a cup of agua. He say he thirsty. Oh, we talking about some freeze. Nah, dog. You freeze with your man. His best moment is definitely when he soloed 6 brainwashed superheroes in order to save the kids in Incredibles 2, though.
That isn't gonna hold them long. We gotta get to my car.
Yeah, he got beat. But to be fair, he was focused on protecting the kids. If this was a fade without any hostages at stake, he would have folded all these niggas. They not hanging with Frozone for real. Oh, and shout out Berleezy. I'm putting him on the thumbnail.
Berleezy, whoa.
Maturing is realizing that Jesse's a better man than Walter White. This debate is literally aura and hype moments versus depression and trauma, bro.
Bro, I remember watching Breaking Bad for the first time, which wasn't that long ago. It was like 2022. I remember I took the last part of that year. I don't know why it takes me really long to watch shows, especially if they're like a lot of seasons and each episode is like an hour long. It takes me a real long time. But I remember I got to the end. Like, there's just something about watching a show like Breaking Bad from the beginning to the end, seeing so many characters come and go. And they kept, oh man, when they kidnapped Jesse and killed that girl on the front step and then made Jesse into a slave. That was some dark shit, bro. That was some real, I've never seen that in like a TV show ever. They killed some random girl in front of Jesse and made him a slave. Like some underground bunker shit to cook up meth, bro. That shit genuinely traumatized. I think that traumatized me, bro.
Just be going through it. That dude life stinks. But yes, I do indeed think that he's a better guy than our guy Walter. Is he smarter? Nah. Can he whip it up in the kitchen better? Nah again. But what makes him better is that Jesse Pinkman actually has a soul. He has a heart. And over the course of the show, you see that heart get bigger and bigger. He might be an addict and a dealer, but the man is still a sweet person. Don't let the fit twist the narrative. In my eyes, he's a decent man, excluding the cooking and dealing. But on the other hand, that nigga Walter's the opposite. Over the course of the show, he became a complete demon, spawned from the deepest depths of hell. For starters, even after he beat cancer, he still chose to move that dope. And you might think, that's not that bad, Teeth. He get into the bag. He paper chasing. Get into the moolah. And to that I say, yeah, true. You right. But why he let Jesse's first girlfriend die? And why he poisoned that little Hispanic jit, bruh? Walter White, you demon! This nigga is peak male manipulator. And I'm only calling him a male manipulator because he does this to niggas only. He would never move like this on Skylar though. And she was cracking Ted on the low.
I fucked Ted.
My future wife knows. My future anything. That's why you can't date right now, bro. The market's fucked up. Let somebody say some shit like, let my wife or girlfriend say some shit like this to me, to my face. Nobody should ever be comfortable. Nobody should ever be comfortable saying to my face, I fucked somebody else. I cheated on you. I did this to you. I don't condone putting your hands on women. I don't condone putting your hands on anybody. But I genuinely feel like sometimes a heart, that's why like relationships and like shit like that in general, I'm gonna make this quick. Shit like that, relationships and shit like that, like any type of involvement with your heart, where you're investing feelings, don't do it. Don't do it, bro. There's been times where I'm one of like the most cool-headed people you could ever meet, no matter what the situation is. But when it comes to your heart, bro, sometimes it's like it takes over. Like it's like it just your heart takes over. They even made a law for this shit. It's called the crime of passion. If y'all know what crime of passion is, it's like there's been times where like men and women have killed like their husband or wife because they found out they were cheating and they just couldn't, like, the heart, like it hurt so bad it clouded your judgment, bro. It gets bad, bro. That's why please stay safe out here and don't fuck with no cheaters and shit, bro. Anyways, that's me. I hope y'all enjoy and I love y'all. Peace.